My specialty is Chicago diamond grooves, and this series of diamond grooves I've found different embossings and mold variations. We're starting with the 3 vertical dots, and this first one has a diamond that comes to a point just past the left mold line, and that's the first variation. This type does not come to a point. It has a flat termination, and this one actually has an extra dot just to the right of the bottom dots, and that's how I determined that there's 3 variations of the vertical dots, and they were base embossed. Here's 3 triangular patterned diamond grooves, and these ones, this one has no blot outs. This one has a blot out just above the 3 dots, and it also has a blot out at the dome. This one has the blot outs over here, a couple of them, and it also has the blot out in the dome. On the PAT versions, which is 020 embossing index, it would be the vertical line on the 1883 that has no serifs. The second version has a serif on the top of the one in 1883. The third version has a serif on the top and on the bottom. On the PATD version, the 030 embossing index, the variations are: this one has a short line under the D, and you can see that the mold line terminates just to the right of the C. This one has a little longer line at the D, and this one, the mold line terminates just to the left of the O. And this one has the longest line under the D, and that is substantial there. Now, as for colors, I find that the fizzy ones are very difficult to obtain. And there's an example that is so milky looking. However, it has very little milk in it. It's just basically a super fizzy example. This one is a solid jade milk, and it has some beautiful inclusions in it also. This one is a faint jade milk. Here's a fizzy base embossed. This one's interesting because it has a underpour on it, which I thought was pretty neat. This one has a lot of stringers, milk stringers and stuff on it. This one actually looks like it only has 2 dots, but it had been hit by another insulator during the annealing process, and it caused it to remove one of the top dots. And then here's another base embossed. This is an exceptional blue one. This is about as blue as I've seen them come. Here's a green one. This is about as green as they come. Here's a green jade that has some nice stuff in it, junky looking. And this is about as light as I've seen them come. That's a base embossed. And this is basically all the variations that I found. And these are actually my specialty, my collection. And I hope you enjoy my explanations of the different things I found about them.